Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Susan.
Susan, my name is George. I'm from MAAP Real Talk Show. And I was wondering, you spoke a little briefly when I saw you and I saw these signs.
Yeah.
You want to tell me something real quick?
I do. There's an issue that's going on in the state of Arizona that nobody is taking notice to. They're worried about the counts. However, people were not allowed to even cast their vote so that it could be counted. And specifically, that's Native Americans that are residing on reservations.
This is a good point, by the way. I want to thank you for bringing it on. I'm going to put it as headline.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, people, Native Americans that live on reservations, are not able to get their mail delivered via USPS. They will not deliver to rural areas. Therefore, they have to have P.O. boxes. If you have a P.O. box, you are not allowed to vote because it is not a physical address.
Oh my God! Nobody even mentioned this.
And nobody will correct the issue. The Secretary of State here will not correct the issue. The Elections Board will not correct the issue. They basically
Who would you want this addressed to? Like, who's the person that you would think? Fontes, or who do you think?
Elections Board, the governor,
the Secretary of State.
Secretary of State. Yeah, she's over elections.
Katie Hobbs. Yeah.
Yes. They are not allowed to vote, and at no fault of their own, by residing in a rural area that the United States Postal
Service not their fault,
will not deliver to. Something needs to be done about it.
What do you want them to do, like if they hear you right now on this, which is for the next time?
To allow them to vote, to make a stipulation that says if somebody on the reservation goes to a polling place,
right,
by simply showing their tribal ID card, they should be allowed to vote. That shows the state that they're from, it shows the tribal affiliation and the state that they reside in. But the fact that this was their country, okay?
Right. Oh, you're going to show me the other one. That's okay.
That this was their country and that we can't vote.
Oh boy.
Country.
That is. So
we cannot vote in our own country.
I didn't hear the last one because you were far away.
I said we cannot vote in our own country. This was Native American country, and the fact that we're not even allowed to voice our opinion and our vote, and that
which is your duty, and it's our duty,
right. So
to have
I'm
your
standing
vote.
Here,
and nobody's mentioning it.
For my family members that reside on the reservation, that were turned away from polls, that can't be here. They can't even come here to say, count my vote, because they were not allowed to cast their vote. And that's a travesty.
So we're going to have to do a change. I'm going to post this about it. So what else you have? What other information you have? Just this one, or is there something else?
I mean, that's the information that I have, and the fact that, in the midst of the Black Lives Matter movement, everybody's talking about African American, Latino American,
but nobody
ever mentions Native American.
Native Americans.
And this is
so I know Native Americans as a whole, but what part of Arizona are you from?
Northeastern Arizona.
Northeastern
Specifically
Arizona.
The Hopi Reservation.
What is the name?
The Hopi Reservation.
I know the Hopi Reservation.
Yes.
Oh, this is wonderful. I want to thank you for picking me to speak with me.
Yeah,
I'm really honored, actually. So
thank you
if that makes you feel, please tell the tribes, we honored as well. And my background also helps me understand, because they live that traditional respect,
right,
and they should be respected,
yes,
because they live through that, and I know that,
yes,
where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? I just want you to know I am so proud and honored that I spoke with you today.
Thank you very much.
And I'm gonna post it even immediately.
But these are, like I said, that is a Jim Crow tactic.
Yes.
They are still using. It may not be one of those specific laws, but it definitely is a tactic that they are utilizing to suppress the Native American vote. And they need to fix it. This should have been fixed a long time ago. We brought it up, and our voice has continually been ignored, and they treat us and basically just placate to us. Nobody will do anything about it.
Well, I thanked you several times already, because I am so honored,
and
I know I want to get the message, not too long message, so people could hear it. So thank you so much for speaking with MAAP Real Talk Show, and I hope this will be resolved. Maybe we'll tomorrow I will hashtag the Secretary of State.
Their votes could have contributed and made the difference to this election.
Every person counts.
And
I'm surprised how they slipped through the cracks with this one.
No, this has been a long-going issue. They just have never corrected it, but this is the election.
Well, we're going to take a task on to correct this issue.
Yeah, this could have been the election that it really made the difference, and they needed those votes.
So if you're speaking to them directly, like briefly, 30 seconds, what is the last message you'd like to give them? Be loud.
Allow the original citizens of this country the ability to vote. Give them their voice back. We exist. We are not an invisible race. Native Americans are here, the original Americans, and we deserve the right to have a voice in our own country.
With that said, this is MAAP Real Talk Show. As you know, we are here at the protest for Count the Votes, and we ran into the most important, one of the most important besides votes, it's the real American Indians, I should call them actually, they're part of this land, and they should be respected, and they should be able to vote.
Yes.
I will leave you with that at the end. This is George from MAAP Real Talk Show. I salute you
Thank you
for stepping up and
Thank
speaking.
you for speaking with